today I will be tackling about the Indigenous Peoples Act of 1997, also known as Republic Act 8371. It was enacted on October 29, 1997. It was signed by President Fidel V. Ramos. The implementing agency is the NCIP, National Commission in Indigenous Peoples. This law recognizes, protects, and promotes the rights of indigenous culture and communities, or ICCs, and indigenous peoples, IPs. Okay, now let's talk about the Republic Act number 8371. In Article number 1, it contains the general provisions which defines who the indigenous peoples are and declares the government's policy to respect their rights and promote their welfare. Okay, in Article number 2, it's the rights to the ancestral domains and lands. It recognizes the ownership and control of IPs over their ancestral domains. It grants CADT and CALT, the Certificates of Ancestral Land Title, CALT, and Certificates of Ancestral Domain Title, CADT. As proof of ownership, ensures that these lands cannot be sold or transferred to non-IPs. In Article number 3, the rights to self-governance and empowerment, it upholds the IP's right to govern themselves according to their customs, tradition, and political system. Okay, in Article number 4, social justice and human rights, of course, we are not the only ones who has the right to social justice and human rights. Also, the indigenous peoples are. So, indigenous peoples, with this social justice and human rights, it protects them from discrimination, exploitation, and displacement. Okay, in Article number 5, the cultural integrity, it preserves and protects indigenous culture, language, beliefs, and traditions. It safeguards sacred sites, rituals, and knowledge system from misuse or destruction. In Article number 6, the free, prior, and informed consent, or FPIC, where it requires the consent from the community before any project like mining or logging can begin on ancestral lands. This ensures that IPs are fully informed and agree freely before any development happens. Okay, Article number 7, the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples, or NCIP. It creates the NCIP as the main agency to implement the law. Since sila yung implementing agency, sila din yung nag-i-issue ng CADTs and CALTs, or Certificates of Ancestral Land Title and Certificates of Ancestral Domain Title. Issue nila ang certificates na ito to protect IP's rights and resolve conflicts involving ancestral lands. Okay, in Article number 8, the delineation and recognition of ancestral domains. Delineation means paglalarawan. So it explains the process for identifying, mapping, and officially recognizing ancestral lands with the participation of IPs, or indigenous peoples. Okay, in Article number 9, the jurisdiction and penalties. It gives the NCIP authority to handle disputes involving IPs. So it provides penalties for violations such as land grabbing, exploitation, or disrespect to indigenous culture.